They speak of a dead man's vengeance. They whisper a deed of hell neath the mosque of Muhammad Ali, and this is the thing they tell. In a deep and midnight gully, by the street where the goldsmiths are, neath the mosque of Muhammad Ali, at the back of the cent bazaar, was the house of 100 rafters, the tomb of 1,000 sighs, where the sleepers lay in that living death which the opium smoker dies. At the house of 100 rafters, where the reek of the joss stick rose from the knees of the golden idol to the tip of his gilded nose, through the billowing oily vapor, the smoke of the black shandoon, there a lantern green cast a serpent sheen on the pigtail of Fang. There was Ramsalal of Biwani, who could smoke more than any three, a pair of Kashmiri dancing girls, an Amir Khan Muti, and there was a grey-haired soldier too, the wreck of a splendid man. When the place was still, I've heard mounted drill being muttered by Captain Dan. Then, one night, as I lay a-dreaming, there were shuddering, frenzied screams, but the smoke had a spell upon me. I was chained to that couch of dreams. All my strength, all my will had left me because of the black shandoon. And upon the floor, by the close-barred door, lay the daughter of Fang. It was the first time I ever saw her, but often I dream of her now, for she was as sweet as a lotus, with the grace of a willow bough, the daintiest ivory maiden that ever a man called fair. And I saw blood drip where Fang whip had tattered her shoulders bare. I fought with the power to curse him, and never a word would come, to reach him, to kill him, but opium had stricken me helpless, dumb. He lashed her again and again, until she uttered a moaning prayer, and as he whipped, so the red blood dripped from those ivory shoulders bare. When crash went the window behind me, and in leapt a grey-haired man. As he tore the whip from that devil's grip, I knew him. 'Twas Captain Dan. Ere a word spoke he, but remorseless grim, his brow with anger black, he lashed and lashed, till the shirt was slashed from the Chinaman's riding back. When in his grasp the whip broke short, he cut with a long keen knife the pigtail, for which a Chinaman would barter his gold, his life. He cut the pigtail from Fang, and this is the thing they tell by the mosque of Muhammad Ali, for it led to a deed of hell. In his terrible icy passion, Captain Dan that pigtail plied, and with it he thrashed the Chinaman until any but he had died, until Fang dropped limply down, too feeble it seemed to stand, but swift to arise, with death in his eyes and a long keen knife in his hand. Like fiends of an opium vision, they closed in a fight for life, and nearer the breast of the captain crept the blade of the gleaming knife. Then a shot, a groan, a wisp of smoke. I swooned and knew no more, save that Fang lay silent and still in a red pool near the door. It was the end of that Indian summer, when fate, or the ancient time, drew my steps again to the gully, to the tomb of 1,000 sighs. The door of the house was open. All the blood in my heart grew cold, for within sat the golden idol, and he leered as he leered of old. And I thought that his eyes were moving in a sinister, vile grimace, when suddenly there at his feet I saw a staring and well-known face. With a shriek of a soul in torment, I turned like a frenzied man, falling back from the spot where the moonlight poured down upon Captain Dan. He was dead, and in death was fearful, with features of ghastly hue, and snake-like around his throat was wound the pigtail of Fang.